coaching.
In the water, I want your face in the water this time.
Camaraderie. Competition. 3 simple words to describe what kids love about the sport of swimming.
This is the City of Atlanta Bureau of Recreation Aquatics program. And what you see here now is probably the finest inner-city program in the country.
I am on the City of Atlanta Dolphins swim team. I get to go around places and things, and I get to meet new people.
Give me a D!
At least 4 times a week, these kids come to the Martin Luther King Jr. Natatorium to practice and perfect their strokes, an opportunity many children did not have not too long ago.
I can remember the times where we did not have the opportunity to swim simply because of racial discrimination. There were not facilities available for African Americans to go to.
Now, with the help of program manager Askia Bashir and 27 certified U.S. swim coaches, no child is excluded from the fun. The Aquatics program offers boys and girls ages 8 to 18 not only the opportunity to swim, but the chance to leave the city limits for a little fun and some hefty competition.
Swimming is a very special sport, and some of these kids wouldn't be able to swim if they weren't a part of the recreation program. What we do is when the city is unable to provide any form of transportation, we work at raising the funds in order to defray as much of the cost as possible to send the kids out of town.
The practices are sometimes kind of rough, but I stress to them that that's what makes them better. That's how they improve, by pushing themselves beyond the limits. But the traveling and the interaction with the other kids all over the state and everything, they really enjoy that.
I just came back from Alabama in the regionals, and I came 9th place overall in the southern states.
Nigel is just one of the Dolphins' success stories, and all the swimmers say their coaches deserve most of the credit for their wins.
I love my coaches, and they're fun. They help me fulfill my dreams and my goals.
They say if you gotta swim, you just gotta swim. You can't hit a work, so you just gotta do it. We have fun sometimes. Most of it's work.
The exciting thing about it is to see the smile on a kid's face once they get out of the water and had a good experience or learn a new skill.
Another sport many swimmers are trying their hand at is water polo, which is a combination of soccer, basketball, and hockey.
It's something new and something different for them, and a lot of them are really excited about it because you have a ball, you have a net, you have a team, and it's something different than swimming.
Being the best at swimming or water polo is not the only goal parents and coaches hope their kids achieve.
This sport is considered the squeaky clean sport. It builds a lot of character for the youngsters, a lot of self-esteem.
The biggest thing that it does is to give our children a goal, something to work and look forward to. It keeps them out of the streets, and that's one big thing our kids need, is to have something to do.
If they work hard in the program, they have opportunities to be picked up on scholarship, to go to a number of different universities. They have an opportunity to work within the city as lifeguards, as junior lifeguards, to work around the aquatics program. And I see a lot of these kids, and they work very hard, sometimes with difficult circumstances, but they give it their all, and I'm proud of them.
In 1985, Chris Silva became the first African-American swimmer to compete on an international level. As captain of the United States team, Chris represented our country in the World Games that year, and the United States finished with a second-place silver medal. Because of his achievements in swimming, Chris became a hero to many African-American children before his swimming career suddenly ended.
Chris was tragically killed in a car wreck in 1990. And we wanted to do something to show our appreciation not only to Chris, but to his accomplishments and what he stood for.
In his memory, each year the city of Atlanta hosts the Chris Silva African American National Swim Competition. It's the only national swim meet designed to bring African Americans together in the spirit of competition to honor a great athlete.
I think the experience of traveling to a city, of swimming with other swimmers, getting to build the relationships with coaches and their friends, I think all of those things build confidence, build the spirit of competition, the spirit of playing within the rules, the spirit of success.
It's that kind of spirit that made Chris Silva the athlete that he was. The coordinators of the Chris Silva swim competition hope the children competing in this swim meet will learn from his example.
Chris is a role model because he felt that he could do it. He did do it. And he always felt that the impossible things just take them a little longer to do it. But given a chance, he would accomplish it.
The kids have role models they need to look up to, and Chris Silva was a great person. And so it was important to bring our team here today so they could have a chance to participate in this event.
It is real important that you see other people in an area that you are involved in, and especially swimming, since there are so many myths that African Americans at one time couldn't swim for certain reasons. Our bones were too heavy, our muscle density was a little different, that we drank too much milk, a lot of reasons why we could not swim. But we knew that was not the case.
Swimmers like Chris Silva have proven such stereotypes to be wrong. In fact, these swimmers have made significant changes in their lives because of their success in swimming.
The way I like team swimming is because it's helping me to get through school, and when I grow up I plan on being a professional swimmer.
I like to swim because it's a very competitive sport, and it helps me keep myself healthy and in good shape.
One of the goals of the Chris Silva swim meet is to teach children that swimming is more than just an after-school activity.
Swimming teaches the children a lot of discipline. It gives them an opportunity to learn sportsmanship and gives them a sense of team. And swimming really improves their whole attitude and their spirit.
Swimming simply gives that youngster an alternative, and we're trying to offer another alternative for youngsters to do something constructive. Swimming offers just that.
Well, it's something to keep kids out the street, because most kids turn out either they grow up in a bad neighborhood or can get in gangs. They get involved in different kinds of things like drugs and all sorts of things, and it's better to be on a team and have a lot of friends to keep you up and keep you off the streets.
More than 550 swimmers representing 17 cities across the country competed in the two-day event. And by the end of the competition, each swimmer was able to walk away with something even more important than a medal.
I feel Chris's presence, and I know he's really cheering Mr. Bashir and the others on, because this was his dream, just to help children.
These kids with this experience today will get that opportunity and the experience to go back and say, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can be a great swimmer. And I think that every one of these kids, when they are out there on that deck, participating in the competitions today, seeing all the different cities, they know that they are on the right track, and they're going to leave here with a very, very good impression of the Chris Silva meet.